3-year-olds bring a whole new level of personality, independence, and busy energy to the world around them. I'm Melissa Cow, Early Childhood Services Director with the Mercer County Board of Developmental Disabilities. Today, we'll look at some milestones common around age 3 and how everyday play can help you support your child's growth.
At 3 years old, children move with much more confidence. You may notice that your child can jump forward and jump down from a bottom step using a 2-footed pattern. They also typically climb playground equipment with ease and are now balancing on one foot for several seconds without support. Many are beginning to pedal a tricycle and catch a large ball when tossed gently to them. A simple way to support these gross motor skills is to build obstacle courses both indoors and outdoors. Include activities such as climbing over and under equipment, jumping down from equipment, tossing and catching a ball, and kicking a ball. These fun challenges help to build strength, coordination, and full body movement and control.
Cognitively, 3-year-olds are curious thinkers. They're learning about size, shapes, and colors, and can often identify which objects belong to him, like mine, his, or hers. They may begin to ask why or how to understand how the world works. They're also becoming more aware of safety, such as staying away from hot surfaces. Practice these skills during play. Use everyday objects to compare size, shapes, and colors. While your child helps in the kitchen, gently reinforce safety rules, like staying away from the hot stove.
At the age of 3, you're going to see more motor control when it comes to using a pencil and building different structures with toys. When they are cutting, they are starting to be able to follow a straight line. And when they're drawing, you're starting to see them create simple pictures such as a head with eyes, nose, and mouth. They are also starting to manipulate objects better, and you will start to see them be able to do simple buttons. And their interest, because they are getting better at these activities, are going to want to do them more and more. So please remember, it is so important to give your child opportunities throughout the day that they get to use utensils such as scissors and crayons, and that they get to use their imagination and hands together to build different structures with blocks, Legos. This is how we help them continue to grow.
So by age 3, your child is saying 4 to 6 word phrases. They might have 200 plus words, probably more than you could write down on a piece of paper to tell someone. Again, they can have some speech errors in their speech. You should understand approximately 75% of what they say. The other 25% can still be jumbled up and hard for others to understand, and that's still okay. They should have beginning sounds at the beginning of their words. They might substitute some of those sounds, but again, some of those sound substitutions are okay. As far as the sounds that they should be starting to have, between 3 and 4 would be K and G, F, Y, and ING, and they are starting to do some ending sounds. Between 2 and 3, not having ending sounds is okay. Between 3 and 4, they should be starting to have some type of ending sound on the end of their words. They might get mixed up pronouns I and me when they use their phrases. So it's really important not to get in the battle with them when they do that. If they say me do it, you just model, oh, I'm going to do it. Or when you're playing games and doing turn taking, you would just model, it's my turn, I want a turn, so they can hear you using it for yourself. It's good to give them directions with prepositions such as in, on, under. Again, this is going to build their phrase length and their understanding of what those prepositions are. It's a great time to play games. Simple games like hide and seek, duck, duck, goose are good for them to learn how to interact with others using language and taking turns.
At this age, children often join others in play. copying what peers are doing and joining in with simple group games. Many can answer if they are a boy or girl, and instead of acting out physically, they may begin to express frustration with their words. Some children also show imagination during play. Encourage social growth by inviting your child to play games like Ring Around the Rosie, or participating in pretend play together. Follow their ideas, add your own, and celebrate their growth and imagination.
At 3, big change for them is that they decide they're ready to pour their own drinks. So giving them a small jug and a cup help build both their eye-hand coordination and their self-help skills. You're going to see at 3 that your child is also starting not to just undress themselves, but also put on loose clothing items on their own.
Life with a 3-year-old is full of creativity, big feelings, and big milestones. Whether your child is asking why for the 10th time today, climbing everything in sight, or telling you all about their pretend world, these moments are shaping who they're becoming. If you're ever unsure about your child's development, or you'd like support along the way, the Mercer County Board of Developmental Disabilities Early Intervention Team is ready to walk alongside your family.